Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe and remember to ring the bell to be notified of updates. Hello viewers, welcome back to Oblivion Remastered. This is Geoffrey, Geoffrey, Cleric of the Nine, Divine Crusader, all kinds of fascinating titles like that. And a couple episodes ago, he finished off Umaril and fully restored the Knights of the Nine to their former glory, even beyond their former glory, in fact. After which, he noticed mysteriously an Oblivion Gate had apparently popped up right outside of the Priory. It seemed kind of odd, because you'd thought he would have noticed it, considering it was literally right back there. But at any rate, once he noticed it, obviously he couldn't let the Priory continue to be menaced by the forces of Oblivion, so he went and closed it. And now he is on his way to Anvil, because he left a whole bunch of stuff there before going in to destroy Umaril.
A pleasure to speak with you.
And he needs to go, well, wants to go pick it back up. You have something to say, do you?
I think Bernadette Pinellas seems like a nice woman. I know she works tirelessly over at the Tamika Vineyards.
Well, you would know about the vineyards, I suppose, Miss Pickled. Anyway.
Perhaps you need new armor? A weapon? I have a large selection of both.
So do I, actually, and now I want to get rid of some of them.
A good price for a good customer. You've made a good bit of gold. A good price for a good customer.
This feels like it's a trophy. Pretty blasted heavy. So I don't want to just carry it around. But it wouldn't feel right to sell it. Actually, it feels like it belongs at the Priory House. Probably should have left it there. Well, for now, I'll leave it in my house here in Skingrad.
A fine transaction.
Right, I have a lot of stuff in here, don't I? Maybe I should leave all of this here in Skingrad also, since I'm just going out to Anvil to pick up my stuff there and then coming back. %50 shield. Wow. That's actually pretty good.
A good price for a good customer.
But my armor is so great that I don't really need it anyway, so yeah. Damage intelligence on touch, 1 point. Pfft. Disintegrate armor on touch. Nah.
That seems a fair price.
Okay, just want to make sure. Oh, yeah. Got everything. Let's see. Gold nugget.
That's a fair deal. That's a fair deal. That's more than I would usually pay. That's a fair deal. You got a great deal there. That seems a fair price. That's more than I would usually pay.
Let's see here.
You've made a good bit of gold.
March of the Sea. Water walking. I have a water walking ring that I enchanted myself, no less.
You've got a great deal there. That's a fair deal.
Vulcan stones, eh? Yeah. Never going to use them. Probably never going to use the Varla stones either, but I'm going to keep them anyway. Okay.
You drive a hard bargain.
Strong potion of... I have much stronger potions of feather.
A good price for a good customer. That's a fair deal. An excellent bargain. That's a good deal.
Okay, that'll do.
Tell your friends about me.
Selling.
Good day.
Yeah, another thing about the previous episode is that way back when 2 episodes ago when I destroyed one of the Knights of the Nine got in my way and I hit him. by accident, and
Good
apparently
day,
that
my
earned me a
lord.
bounty. And then when I got here, apparently I'm so popular here that the guard that I spoke to literally paid my bounty off himself. You know, I'm famous and I have a pretty high personality, and of course I destroyed the Oblivion Gate outside of the city, so everyone here in Skingrad loves me. So yeah, I didn't even know that was possible. Very glad that it is, though. I could have easily afforded it. It was only 40 septims, but it was stupidly unfair that it happened in the first place, and, you know, just put me in a better mood. I really was kind of annoyed at the end of the episode, where I destroyed Umaril because of that ridiculous nonsense that happened. I'm still kind of annoyed that I have to go all the way out to Anvil to collect the stuff that I left there. But, you know, if I don't do it now, I will forget, and then I'll probably never get around to it.
Good day, my lord.
Good day. Blessings of the night upon you. Keep watch on the house while I'm gone, as usual. You're doing excellent work. Right, let's hit the road.
My children are starving. Please help.
I wonder when I get out there.
It is a privilege.
Thank you. Blessings of the night upon you. When I get out here, am I going to see another NPC being chased by a bandit? It's happened like 3 times now, where an NPC suddenly came running up the road, a bandit in hot pursuit, only to end up at the gate there, and then the bandit gets slaughtered by the gate guards.
How do you do?
Quite well, thank you. Blessings of the night upon you. What are those big things again? Peony, okay. Peony seeds. What are those good for? Just out of curiosity. Restore strength. Okay, that could be a useful one. Damage health, damage speed, restore fatigue. So I can use them in both the damage health and fatigue potions and the restore health and fatigue potions. Neat. Okay. So far, no NPC running up the road away from the bandits. Speaking of which... So, is a bandit camp near here? Yep, there it is. Pretty close to where that gate used to be. believe they're generally red guards, which means poison isn't going to be all that effective, but yeah. Whoa. That bandit's fighting a spider Daedra. What the heck is a spider Daedra even doing there? Yep, he got paralyzed. You can go help your friend, you know. What was that? He won. Okay. Definitely not someone to trifle with.
Do your worst. You're pathetic.
He's more than a match for a spider Daedra, but then so am I. Oh, the battle axe had an enchantment on it. Once again, a new Daedra popping out of a closed gate. I've seen that happen before. Seems kind of odd. Whoa! This is getting rather excessive, actually.
Yeah.
Just keeps happening. There's a Spriggan up there. I think I'll grab peony seeds whenever I see them now. Seeing as they're useful in both of the two potions that I make most frequently. Oh, mage. Missed.
Die.
Must have been a bound axe he was using. He was definitely attacking me with an axe. I didn't really get a good look at it, or perhaps more accurately, I didn't take a good look at it. I'm not sure why it wasn't on his person when he died. I can only guess it was a bound axe. Blabbering about that and just keep going. Oh, I saw an enemy up there. There we go. Still getting some stutters. What the heck? Wonder who that was. Venison. Venison plus flaxseed makes feather potions. I have to say, the way that guy was running down the path, he looked like a zombie. Oh, someone covered. Boy. Just one shot at his zombie. Into his dagger. Never mind. Let's just get a move on. Don't need to know. I kind of forgot that I wasn't even past Kvatch yet. Oh dear. Nope. Don't have time. Don't have the inventory space. Milk thistle was really good for something. Light, frost damage, cure paralysis, paralyzed. That was the one. Who's that? Bow of Curses? Damage Magicka. Meh. Big deal. One? My goodness. Okay, there's Anvil way the heck over there. What's the time? 8 p.m. I could probably make it to the next inn. Just spend the night here. Kensing. What's that good for? Damage luck, cure poison, burden, fortify magicka. Meh. Still, I prefer to take everything. That way, no matter what I need to make, I will generally have the ingredients for it.
It's you. Hi.
Good evening. Only thing worse than an ogre is two ogres. Tough bastards. And spells seem to bounce right off of them.
So I've heard.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
I understand Daedra worship has become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
Oof. The Altmer have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
Take care.
Goodbye. What can I do for you, Sir Knight?
Sir Knight? News has spread. I need a place to stay, please.
Aye, there's a bed free if you need it. It'll be 10 gold for the night. What do you say?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Right then. Up the stairs in the back, and it's the last door at the end of the hall, straight ahead of you after turning that corner. Be seeing you.
Likewise.
Speak.
Blessings of the Nine upon you. After turning the corner. Okay. ramshackle country inn on the road. Not bad. It's been quite a while since I've had a really good sleep. Ah, that's better. Alright, time to hit the road. Whose room is this? Must be his. I could open it with one of those open very hard lock scrolls, because when you use magic rather than lockpicks, it's not illegal. Hello? Now they run. Lady's mantle. Restore health. Damage endurance night eye feather. Huh. Why is he walking on without his horse? It's kind of weird. Yeah, I already have it on the map. Another one. Would you happen to have an explanation, my good man? Oh, there's 3 of those Zivali things on there. And a Storm Atronach. Oh, we're covered. Don't want to miss out on aloe vera. That's just darn useful. Time 8:43. Probably could have made it here before I really would have needed to go to get some sleep, but yeah, this works. was wondering if maybe that dead horse back there belonged to her. Because I remember that she rides back and forth quite frequently. Right then, here we are, back at Anvil. And now then. I have some things to sell.
Pity, sir. I got nothing to eat.
I also have some armor to repair now I think of it. I've had a few battles. Armor increased to 96. Wow.
Val Morvain. Been making weapons and arms here in Anvil for 30 years. People say I do good work, and I don't aim to argue with them.
Works for me.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Let's see. 2200 from this guy. Okay. I wouldn't think the Bow of Curses would be worth that much. I guess that is a lot of magicka to damage.
You drive a hard bargain. That's a good deal. A good You drive a hard bargain. You got a great deal there. That's more than I'd usually pay. You've made a good bit of gold.
All right, I think that'll do it. Yep, that'll do it.
I appreciate your business. Good day.
Okay, now on to my
Did you hear that the
fancy
knights
manor
are
house.
gathering holy relics?
A bit decrepit looking, but still fairly grand. mostly alchemy stuff, but also some of the Mythic Dawn books. That brings me up to 503. That's a lot. Okay, well. Okay, let's make a few potions. Let's see, damage health. And then damage fatigue. Nothing that has both damage health and damage fatigue, unfortunately. But we'll make do. Resist poison. I don't have a lot of damage fatigue stuff, it would appear. Oops. Forgot to rename it. Wow, look at all this. Damage health, damage fatigue, silence, and damage luck. Show me what the potions do. Ah, whatever. Okay. Now it's time to head back. Is there anything else I can do while I'm here? Let's check the alchemist, see if they have any of the master alchemy equipment for sale.
A pleasure to speak with you. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Nope, no master equipment.
You too.
That's actually starting to annoy me at this point. I should have been finding master alchemy equipment in shops and treasure troves for quite some time now.
Can you spare a coin?
May I help you?
Actually running faster than her horse. I find that fairly impressive, I have to say. Well, at least that'll speed up the trip back. Now what? All right. Got him. Yeah, I think Silver Longsword versus the Daedric Warhammer. Not likely. Legion armor. I don't actually have that. I think it's only as good as iron armor. But, you know, it's unique in appearance. How much do I actually... How much weight am I carrying? Well, I could manage it. You know what? Yeah. You died a good death. I shall put your armor to good use. Farewell, warrior. There's that mountain lion I spotted before. Okay. We just gotta keep on keeping on. that? Just unlikely shaped bit of tree stump or maybe rock or something. It looked weird, like a person just kind of sitting there hunched up. But I guess it was just like a piece of wood or something. I am right on the edge for encumbrance. Shetcombe Farm. Have that on the map. Let's go fix that. Where's the road? This way. That's where the road is. Here we go. If I lose either of these spells, the feather spell or the fortify strength spell, I'm immediately over encumbered.
That the best you can do? Am I supposed to be impressed? There!
A glass shield? No, I already have one of those. It's the helmet I'm still missing. Okay, I need a feather potion. Okay. So we're more or less right back where we started. Only with a lot more carry weight.
Who's there?
Temporarily lost control. Geoffrey must have slipped on the wet paving stones or something.
Good day.
Rumors?
Marie Paliella is quite a hard worker. She's in the chapel day and night, tending to the sick and injured. I offer the finest goods and the lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. That's more than I would usually pay.
I still find it very surprising that the
That's more than I would usually pay.
female Nord voice is so flat. Because again, that's Linda Carter herself. You know, 1980s Wonder Woman. She's a pretty good actor. I can only figure that she must have been getting really bad direction while she was reading the voice lines.
Thank you for your business. Be seeing you.
Right, that's all done.
Good day, my lord.
Good day. Doing an excellent job. House still looks really nice. Yeah, Umaril Sword. I have to leave that at the Priory. That's where it really belongs. Time? 4:20, thereabouts. Plenty of daylight left to make it out back to the Priory House. However, that's going to be in the next episode.
Good day, my lord.
So indeed, we are right back where we started. Standing outside of Geoffrey's house in Skingrad. kind of a... I was about to say sedate episode, but that's not really true. A fair amount happened. It's just that, you know, we took a trip out to Anvil and then came right back. And so it kind of feels like nothing really got accomplished. Still, I mean, at least I did get all of my stuff out of the Anvil house, so now I don't have to worry about that anymore. It's not going to be nagging at me. So, I'll say, you know, good enough. So, viewers, thanks for watching Oblivion Remastered. In the next episode, we go back to the Priory House to drop the sword off, and then from there to the Imperial City to drop everything else off, and from there down to Leyawiin to deal with the Fighters Guild thing. That is the plan for next time. I'll see you then.